Hi everyone, and welcome to the stream. There you go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. For those who watched last week's, I did a little bit extra of run around upgrading a few small things, but I've not left this current area. My goal, I think, for this current stream is to go a bit deeper, maybe upgrade our submarine a little bit. Um, and I hopefully should have some new stuff to introduce to everybody. So I suppose with that in mind, I should probably start loading the game. There we go. So as we can initially see, I have hired two new members of the crew. I have hired an assistant and a medic. So, based on some conversations I've had with a few of my friends and followers, I have decided that the assistant should be named something which I believe. Okay, we'll have to wait until we get to an actual station to name that. So, I'll let that be something interesting to do a bit later on. Jumping back to myself. Not much more has really happened. I've brought a few new upgrades for the ship, basically to make it so we can go a bit deeper, take a few ship. Oh, hey, crewman. Yeah, so I've upgraded the ship a little bit. It could take a few more hits, and hopefully means that we are less likely to drown as many times. Although I have got something in the bag for if something awful does happen. So, I'm looking forward to not drowning, but if we do drown, at the very least, you've got something to look forward to. Yes, so you have the assistant, who currently is manning a second gun, which will allow Pink Gerbil to do some actual looking after the ship, not be torn between making sure the ship stays afloat and gunning. Well, yes, of course I won't drown if I listen to the engineer. I mean, half the time it's because the gunners are a bit too overtaxed. And to try to take that off, so the assistant is currently manning guns. I have added in a second set of guns, a third gun, this time aiming actually below our ship, so we can actually deal with issues that arise from the depths rather than us having to sort of get underneath things. We currently are doing a transport, a very quick transport, so I'll get to that. And yeah, let's start as we mean to go on, I suppose. Actually, I need to check something. I was messing around with a specific certain mod. I just want to check. Okay, cool. For the sake of no copyright, I had a nice mod that I played Leonard Skinner's Freebird, the harmonica solo, and I've taken that off, which I know will be devastating to some people, like Pink Gerbil. But until then, we've got the harmonica if things are a bit down. And we also do have a nice accordion, which, if I just want to annoy people. So inevitably, when things go horribly wrong, and I can't do anything about it, and I'm just going to trust the bots, I will, play music as our ship sinks. With that in mind, let's go as quick as we can to get to the next facility so we can see where we're going. There is still the beacon station, which at some... Oh, you can't hear the game? Okay, bear with me a second. I will try to see if I can address that. Oh, wrong one. Audio. There you go. Yeah, the gameplay sound should be in now. Yeah, so that is our first little mistake of what will hopefully be a nice long stream of no more mistakes. Thanks again to Crewmana, you're being very good at your engineering to point things out. And actually, I realise I can hear my own voice in the microphone. There you go. That's a little bit better now. Yeah, let's race to it. I will probably try to do a beacon station a bit later on. Exactly, yeah. I need to have a technical issue, and I'd rather have something I could easily fix. Okay, well, okay, I think things are sorted. There you go. Nice, At the very least, you got to hear the chain guns going. Why do I get the feeling this is just an awful portent that we are going to be struggling this stream? Oh well. Oh yeah, we totally won't sink. We totally won't sink. There you go. So, I've got to this, which I need to figure out where exactly we are. It has been a while since I have played this. I've tried not to play too much of it since the last stream. Although, just a quick look, we seem to be quite good friends with the clowns, not so good with the cultists. And we're being quite good friends with the fascist police state, and the separatist rebels aren't too happy with us. But it's all going to go well. So, first things first, I think we need to get some more jobs. Although my goal will be to try to go as deep as we can. The crew. So we have 2 more people. So we have Zwei Gwyn, one of my new followers, and we have the medic, who will be called Vamp Pixie. Although, honestly, the medic hasn't been helping too much. She's been more complaining, well, saying that I'm not bad enough to be healed. So, yeah, we'll have to see if I can... Well, hopefully we won't have to change her mind. Probably take off my accordion. But it does also mean we can look at medical stuff, which, to be fair, most of it is okay. We've got a decent stock. Okay, maybe buy some more opium. And if we are going to be doing some more... running some more missions for the cultists, which I'm happy to do, I'm thinking we should probably bring some calixinide, which is used to treat the husk parasite infections, which I think would probably be the best to consider, to be honest. You never know when you're going to get infected with the husk parasite, especially if we take crew members on board. Yeah, there are some benefits to becoming a parasite zombie. At points, you are no longer affected by pressure. You get a nice stabbing tentacle coming out your mouth. You can breathe underwater without a diving suit. You, just if it goes even further, you lose control and you start stabbing your own teammates. But we can start getting some acolytes along with us. I mean, their credits are as good as anybody else's. So... okay, so they are asking if we find any parasite eggs specifically. So, Voloniceps calyx is the husk parasite itself, or their name for it. We can potentially give them to her, and she will be happy to purchase them off us. Ideally, we won't come across any of them, unless we encounter any sunken ships, or possibly any beacons can sometimes have monsters or husks in there from other poor sailors. Ow. Submariners. But until then, I think we're good, and we'll probably see what Artie wants as well. Okay, he seems to want to join. I suppose we could always fire him, I guess. What do you think, chap? He's obviously a drunk, he's probably going to get us into trouble, but should I hire him? Oh, true. Trouble will never stop before. Okay, yep. I will take on board. Worst case scenario, I will launch him out to the nearest monster to distract them while we run away. Now I've just got to figure out how to leave the ship. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we've progressed back a bit. Blue lines are paths I've taken before. Grey lines are obviously unexplored areas. Likewise with the outposts, grey would be unexplored. My goal, at least for this stream, is to start either hanging more around here and maybe even pushing a bit further on. We need to get be more friendly with either of the main factions to get too much further. But, you know, as long as we don't actively do anything to upset them, we should be able to get there. And I think the easiest would be there is a large crawler and cultists. So I guess we could take both of those along. Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's do both of them. I suppose I can always put our new crew member, Artie Doolittle, tell him to man the guns. And Vamp Pixie, you should be able to, hopefully, keep our passengers alive and not wanting to stab us or each other. Anyone Fancy Gaming is currently on there. Sorry, bear with me a second. See what they want. Because they are currently asking to collaborate, which... I will probably ask Anyone Fancy Gaming that might decline this currently, and perhaps we can do something a bit later on today. Purely for that, I want to get deeper in a little bit deeper in. Ah, you knocked. Well, actually, while we're here, I don't know if Crewmana remembers what I said I'd inputted, but we can try a bot command, just in case you're interested, which I believe is !hat. I would recommend trying any of you in chat currently doing that and see what happens. It might not appear in the overlay though. So typing in !hat will give that person currently the captain's hat. While we're here, I'll quickly... Oh, okay, you're just pressing buttons. Right, sure. Now, I'm gonna trust you lot in the chat to be good with the captain's hat. It doesn't mean you're the captain, but it means you get to wear the hat, my secondary hat, for a bit, which isn't as fancy or as awesome as my current hat. But if you start fighting over it too much, I will turn it off. That is not where I wanted to be. Oh, I'm still arty. That would be the reason why we don't have the other gunner. Just for example, this is what we are currently fighting. I don't have the ability to put on emotes yet. Trust me, once I do get enough followers, I will be putting on some emotes, including a captain's hat. So, if anything, I will let that be my call to action. Follow, spread knowledge, and eventually there will be a captain's hat. No fighting over hats. The more these crew members will man the guns, the better they'll be. So, at the moment, they're not the best. But once Zygwen, Artie, and Blarg gun a bit more. No music. If you're not careful, I will tell the bot to ban the word mutiny. There will be no mutiny on my ship. The cultists have been remarkably quiet. There you go. We can now just be good and start leaving the line. So with a quick check, I can check some of our cultists to see if we do have any of our psychological warfare. You are not going to make it easy for me, are you? I'm currently checking to make sure we don't have a zombie on board. And there's you debating psychological warfare and mutinies. Oh no. That is a mod raptor. So the mud raptor, which I'm sure some people remember from the last stream, were the large dinosaur creatures that were boarding our ship and tearing everything to pieces. The one that the ones that totally didn't make me abandon ship. That never happened. That was a final destination moment where, you know, we saw it all happening, but it never actually happened. It totally didn't take me like half a dozen tries to get out of that scenario. Yeah. I didn't necessarily jump ship. I was protecting the outside of the ship. Like I said, that didn't count. I was protecting the outside of the ship, and when Crewman, you're meant to be on my side. I also want to, on the stream, thank Anyone Fancy Gaming for all the really good clips he was able to take, and the edits that are on the VOD YouTube channel. I absolutely adored them, and hopefully we'll be able to provide more interesting things that, you know, both he and I can clip and edit out Yeah, totally make me look heroic and dashing and... Oh! Hey, witchcraft! We are currently hiring a new... hopefully, a new gunner. So, we will see if there is a spot. Currently, we do have no benefit, decent gunners, but we'll try another station. So, for those currently new to the stream, I probably should have done this earlier. We are sailing the oceans of Io, I believe, a moon off the coast of off of Jupiter. We are making money, and I am going to see how far we go. We are going to die, probably multiple times, and I'll try to make each death as entertaining as I can. So there's an arms delivery, or there's a lot of shooting things. Well, we wanted to head over in this direction, so I think it will be better if we do some killing. And who knows, maybe I'll get to show you the new interesting surprise I have that will hopefully not trigger, but... or probably trigger. We are taking on a lot of enemies. And actually, while we're here, might check the settings. Because if I can make it so it doesn't pause... gameplay... yeah, there you go. It means that there is a chance I will die horribly, but if needed I can still drop down and drop back up and drop down, drop back up, and it doesn't necessarily interrupt the stream, which I think is particularly good. So, we have plenty of targets to try to kill. So, crawlers are those weird mermaidy things. Not too bad. Spirelings are just fish. They are annoying, but they can cause damage, but I think we've made ourselves quite strong now. Okay, they have all come at a really rough angle. So, try to maintain position. That was fairly close. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're not sinking at all. We're all good. We're all good. Totally not sinking. Totally not, Yeah, no. I think, we're fine. We're good. I just need to get it so our guns can actually hit the enemies. Yeah, we're totally not sinking. On the plus side, I think we're dragging the enemy down with us. Ow. Blarg is doing his job and he's fighting off... fighting off the invaders. I just realised our medical bay is currently underwater. There you go. We'll put on some nice happy music while the I mean, there was a chance this could happen. I wanted to try it out, and yeah, you're doing such a good job. I think the water might even be. There you go. The water's draining away. Gerbil is doing such a good job. We are no longer sinking. So, well done, team. Way to go, us. You see, no more leaks in engineering. That was good teamwork from everyone. We may actually be further back than when we started, but there you go. We're doing good. I'll throw on a radar. One of the newest toys we brought is a mineral scanner, so it will actually show us when we pass precious minerals. Which, once we are interested enough, I will probably send one of the assistants out to hopefully mine them. Okay, so this is our last crawler. That once this is dead. Oh! Sorry, Witchcraft. Yeah, I will probably tweak that, to be honest. It was more to stop the random bots from posting their links. I'll maybe change that to like 3 minutes. But thank you for dropping over the stream. So yes, we are going to see how deep we can, if we can go like a bit further and a bit deeper. I'm interested to maybe tackle one of the bigger monsters. Ah, I thought you'd be playing like a farming simulator. Nobody saw that. How was I to know there was a giant cliff in front of us? I'm trying to be good and not have an active sonar. I will just... Yeah! Farming simulator, submarine simulator, they're both very much the same thing. You're both, you know, getting as much as we can from the Earth. You know what? Just because of that, I get the hat. I'm taking the hat away. You need to do your job, Gerbil. Like, I'm steering. Crewmana is the one having to make sure the ship goes. Vlog's got the guns. That is a risk I'm willing to take, though, Witchcraft. Yeah, I'm kicking him off. There you go. We need a better ship. This is a... I know this was a Jaws reference, and it was better than the ship we currently had, but it is chewing through our power. Why are we sinking? Gerbil, do your job. Okay, cool. We've got some more buoyancy. No. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're not gonna die. There you go, you see? Been doing really good. And we're rising from the depths. We are, yeah. Instead of the HMS Delta, this should be called the Phoenix, because the amount of times we've almost died and pulled through it. Why am I on fire? Did something electrocute me? We're getting a better ship. We're getting a better ship. We have to go deeper to get a better ship. Oh, perfect. Mwah. So if we're a bit more friendly with the Europa coalition, we should be able to get into the next area. True, it was very fitting. I think There you go. There you go, and they're even so minor, they're not even worth their time. There is farming. Eventually I'll be able to put onto a ship, and I am more than happy to make a gunner that also focuses on, like, or an assistant that focuses purely on farming. I mainly say gunner just because I could deal with some more people. In case we get invaded. Yeah, let's totally not take some parasite eggs with us to another station. While we're here, let's make sure everybody is above board. There we go. Now let's see if we can hire another crew member. Okay, we can have some gunners, so... Crazy or rude? I think, for the sake of this witchcraft, I would rather you be crazy than rude on my crew. I already have a very rude engineer. Welcome to the ship. I will probably put you on the game. Nothing. Nothing. Actually, I am curious. Oh no, okay, okay, you're professional. You're just rude in real life. Ow. Exactly, and that's why I hired you. So you've got some transport jobs, which, if it's on the right path, I don't mind what jobs we're taking. I'm looking just to leave and go as deep as we can. Biohazard and cultists. So, I'll throw this open to the chat. Do we fight monsters? Or do we just do a nice, simple and easy transport materials? I mean, ignore the fact we've never been to this this station before. We don't need to go to and explore more than we need to. Transport monsters. I mean, technically, yeah, we can either do transport, or specifically of items, or we can transport zombie cultists, kill some whales, and kill some fish in the same go. Or I could just take it easier. None of these are specifically for the faction we want. This one would upset them. So, as much as I'm concerned, we are better now. We've got another gunner. I think fighting the monsters and transporting zombie cultists might be the path to take. Plus, I haven't shown you the hammerheads yet. I think you will find those particularly interesting. You'll notice them when my character flies across the room. Okay. I think I'm going to kick our assistants off. Let's put you on... No, I'll put you on 4 guns. Witchcraft. And I'm going to put Zwei on lower guns. And I think just to take the pressure off of Gerbil, we'll tell our random drunkard to help him out. Actually, I'll take some pressure off. I'll ask him to deal with both electrical and mechanical items. And that way, inevitably, when he electrocutes himself, we can all have a big laugh. And I'll also ask him quickly to do cleanup. That is a quick point as well. I did not level us up. So, Crowmana can level up. I leveled up a little bit more, so as well as gaining skills faster, and being better in electrical engineering, getting burn resistance, and getting bonuses for doing electrical equipment, she now does triple damage with screwdrivers, so if she's particularly annoyed, she'll just stab people with a screwdriver. I am thinking I will probably make it so when she makes fuel rods, which will be something she'll be doing a bit later on, everything will be good. Oh, yeah, hi the Western Pants. I'm sorry, there is currently a 10-minute timer before you can comment. It's mainly just stop bots. I will probably edit it down after the stream. But thank you for stopping by and thank you for checking us out. So currently, the gerbil can specialise. We can either make it so he's quite better at cutting out ores and go mining, making it so he can make some grenades, fix some grenades, fix a bunch of areas. Oh yes, thank you for following too. And we can also make it so Pink Gerbil does more damage. I think we'll make him a bit of a brawler. Just how he seems to be currently. Blarg is doing good. He seems to be working fairly good as an enforcer. So I'll let it so he can make nothing. You're good at smacking things with wrenches now, if it helps. Witchcraft doesn't have anything they can upgrade. The medic. I'll make it so she can actually resurrect people a bit better. And Artie... oh, can level up. He's fearful. I'm not necessarily expecting him to live for much longer, so I'm debating making him the layabout of the ship. So he's going to be actively worse, maybe, but he will make everybody else near him, a bit better. And you know what? No, I'll be nice. Starter quests means that if he's doing a few, like he's not got any specific area he'll want to go, but eventually he'll get more experience as a result. So maybe I'll give him the layabout later on when he's got a few more points. But looking how poorly he's statted, I don't want to make him monster food just yet. Right, so yes, we have some hammerheads and swarms. We will make our way towards that. I have tried to make our ship a bit faster than usual. Oh, I think we've got... Yeah, Zweigwin, you're in the stream as well. Awesome. Welcome to it. It's my problem. Don't crash. Don't crash. Okay, we're good. We're good. Wow. I mean, yeah. Thanks to everyone for joining in. This has been really nice. I don't know what that was. I'm going to assume it was... Oh, okay, it was an ice spire. Yeah, I think drive and talk apparently doesn't work very well with me. Oh, yep, no worry, Witchcraft. I'm going to be doing this for a bit longer, so you go off and make dinner, and yeah, no, thank you for stopping by. It was really nice to see you in the chat. Definitely. I plan on streaming at least Barotrauma roughly this time every week. Oh. So yeah, for those who are new to the stream, exclamation mark hat will take the captain's hat. It's not as fancy as my captain's hat, but it's my old one that, you know, it lets the rest of the crew there's now a fight for the hat. Oh, and great, yep, we're good. It's all good. It's all good. And we're totally not drowning. You can't hide. Ah! Alright. So that is our hammerhead. That is one of the things we have been sent to hunt. I believe the water level is going down now, so we should be okay. I mean, what easier way to hunt it than to literally get it to hunt us? It's quite ingenious if you think of it that way. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shut this temporarily. Exactly, yeah. They're the bait. We're the bait. They come to us, and we turn the tables on them. I just shutting this door again. There you go. All good. Monster's dead. We will just wait for Pink Gerbil. Oh, Pink Gerbil has done a very good job. We are no longer sinking, and we can just leave. We are not sinking. We are all doing absolutely fine. Ignore the fact that that room is full. Yes. Maybe I'll tell our drunken friend Artie to focus on plugging leaks. I mean, the benefit is the more Gerbil fixes leaks, the quicker he should be at it. But yeah, we're doing good, you see? We are a good crew. And we can, Nothing, anyone fancies getting. Perfectly fine. There was no issues. Oh, one of the cultists was a zombie. Yep. Fairly certain. Fairly certain the cultist is dead. Although, Blarg seems a bit too interested in making sure that's the case. Oh. Christ. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Leave them alone. Oh no, we've got another zombie on board. Let's just quickly get them off our ship. Oh, perfect. Gotta love it. So, we failed with the cultists, which is fine. But we killed the hammerheads, which are good. We can get the cultists off our ship. And, I might run to the medic and just make sure nobody else isn't sort of infected. I mean, the only person who looks particularly injured is Artie, but, you know, we'll let Artie die if he has to. And, by the looks of it, we have some crew that can level up. Though I will first make sure we don't have to worry about anybody turning. So nobody looks infected, which is always good. So with that quickly around, we'll do a quick round of level ups. I'm thinking if we're doing more monster missions, it might be useful to get that to get us more experience. Cargo could also be quite good. Experience. We don't necessarily need to worry too much about materials at the moment. I'm thinking... You know, we're going to be fighting more and more things, so I'll take Bounty Hunter to make us a bit stronger. Oh, okay, I forgot, I didn't notice that Witchcraft was a system. That's fine. Let's make it so that he is... Let's give him Starter Quest. I think then I might limit it to only 2 assistants then, so if Artie does die, I don't think I'll bring anybody back. We'll just make it a bit quicker as well. Okay. Switch back to Captain. So the skill we've got given Witchcraft is called Starter Quest. So it's a skill for assistants. It basically gives them a jack-of-all-trades approach. They do a little bit of everything. It'll make them a bit better at that particular skill. So having him on the guns, if he kills a crawler, it will increase his weapon skill. He's currently the best with weapons. And yeah, so if he starts doing if we need him to repair, it'll give him bonuses to electrical. If he starts welding, it'll give him bonuses to his mechanical. It's a sort of task that you can obviously allow you to sort of specialise. I think later on we'll give him some decent stuff, like maybe being able to carry more inventory items. Let's see what the goddess wants. Oh no, they still want eggs. I've already lost myself. Okay, cool. So we can run across here. Nope. I was hoping for possibly something else. Okay, I think we might be in trouble, chat. I think they realised we may have potentially brought cultists aboard. Oh, no. Okay, no, he was asking if we want to take him. Yeah, trouble's never stopped us before, if they're going the right way. Really, crewman? Last time you convinced me to take the random drunkard. Alright. Well, if he's sus, I will personally stop what I'm doing, and I've got my revolver. I'll put him out of our... puts him out of our hair. Yeah, too late now. Okay, so worst case scenario, we'll have to just stay here to kind of get the Jovians. We could upgrade to the camel. It's bad at flooding. Maybe that's something I'll look into later on. What we will quickly do is we will cheat and we will just pay the extra money to get the last bits all sorted. I'm trying to remember our way out of the station. Was it through here? It was. No, that wasn't. There you go. Okay. Let's progress. We have yeah, if we take the civilian, the separatist, and the support, skip the mining. I more want to see if I can raise our standing with the Jovians. Okay, let's try to do this. I was worried there for a second. I was severely worried. They don't put a nice map like they do with this. Try to go relatively quick. Although going too fast sometimes does get me into trouble. Like that. down rather than up. Hold on a sec. I think the person we took on board... Oh, great. Oh! Okay. So we have a pet mud raptor on board. That thing is the thing that has repeatedly killed us in the past. I was terrified there for a second. It is pet, but not our pet. At least, not yet. I'm sure if something was to happen to this guy... Yes, it's tame. I thought it wasn't, and I was going to panic. Having a mud raptor on board, especially one that just suddenly appears, not what I wanted to have first thing. But it seems to be nice. If that's friend-shaped to you, Crowman, I'm... That being said, I've got a cat that kind of reminds me a bit like that, so... Yeah, maybe, we just count our blessings. Count our blessings that it seems to be friend-shaped. But nice, simple mission. Only one fairly big, terrifying moment. And no deaths, which is always good. We have not sunk yet, which is no deaths, which yeah, goes to show we're doing a lot better than the first stream. It's fine. I wouldn't jinx it. I think so far we have a good ship. We've not encountered any monsters. Yeah, friend-shaped raptor is better than a death-shaped raptor. And I'm sure that we won't have any issues with raptors like, for the rest of this. Speaks to the manager. We didn't change the ship. This one, not great, but we can get better ones if we can just get a bit further in. I'm not necessarily thinking of getting a brand new ship and learning how to run around that, only to replace it with a better ship later on. The Camel is very good. If we do a lot of transportation, I would fully recommend the Camel. It was the first ship I fully went around with, but we'll stick with the Orca for the time being. We are now currently just trying to get friends with one of the two major factions. Yeah, we don't need any more mechanics, definitely don't need any more assistants. I'll just have a quick check to see, make sure we've got enough fuel. we've been doing very well. Fuel rods. Yeah, we've got plenty. We should be good for this. My suggestion, purely to try to save time, is we will only stop briefly at these stations. So that will increase it by that. On this one... Okay, yeah, I think we're running this one. Less money, but we'll get more standing. So, on the positive side, separatists now happier, but I was kind of thinking we'd get more separative missions, so Europa coalition dropped. But if we won this, it should be higher than we started. And then we'll just maybe specialise in the Europa coalition. Once it's open, it stays open, so... Being said, I believe I've got a little surprise for one of the monsters that come our way. If Artie's out of the way. We have a depth decoy shell with a grenade hidden in it. So if we get too particularly swarmed, I'm going to drop that and we can run and leave a nice surprise for whatever's trying to eat us. Hopefully the monsters will like the surprises too. Am I not a great captain? Don't answer that, chat. You don't need to. I'll just assume I am a good captain. Oh! I think we hit something. By the looks of it, I think something hit us. Okay, we're not sinking, which is good. I am driving the thing. It's not my fault. I can't judge the other things on the road. Yeah, we could be the safest driver in the world, but if the thing chasing us rear ends us, it's not our fault. Well, my fault, is it? Our fault. We're a crew, so my mistakes are your mistakes. Not that we made a mistake, but... have you know, I am very good behind the wheel of the vehicle. I win whenever I play Mario Kart. Hey, we're all alive. See, all status is okay. We survived a zombie attack. We've done several monster hunts. I think maybe focus on Europa. I'll try to stay on Europa. I am aware of everything. I don't want everything to be aware of me. You know what? No, that's fair. If anyone fancies gaming and thinks we should keep our eye on the road, I am going to suggest we do the next trip with a full-on active sonar, so we can be sure that we know where everything is on the road. When inevitably it all goes wrong, the rest of the crew can look at anyone fancy gaming. So even the game doesn't know what to think about that. No, it's fine. I think we're a little bit bruised, so I will get some healing. Yes, welcome to the stream, Jonesy. Okay, so we are currently trying to get higher standing with the Coalition to go a bit deeper. The sonar ping, yeah, in this game is the same thing. It lets us know where around us. It unfortunately also lets anything else around us know where we are. Okay, so this seems to be a Coalition station. We luckily need to do Coalition missions. We need to do 9, I think. 9 points. So this way will only get us 3. Going back the way we came. I don't necessarily want to do mining right now, so let's just do this. It will get us the most. It seems quick, easy, no monsters. Perfect for a full active sonar to see where everything is around us. Yeah. And yeah, so anyone fancy going? You know, I'm going to take your lesson on board. Keep my eyes on the road. Keep the eyes on the sea. Hey, welcome back, Witchcraft. eyes on the road. Active sonar. You know, I'll be nice, no directional ping, so we're going to see what's around us at all times. This will be quick and easy, because I have a very strong feeling we will sink at record time. I swear, if my crew is fighting over the hat, I will turn that off by the next stream. You lot are having far too much fun with it. There you go. 2 hats out there now. Yeah, Zai? Zai Gwyn, do you have a question? Oh, well, I'm assuming you've all got your own phones out. You know, it's very difficult to have phones out of the workplace. So you've all got your phones, you're all watching me, you're all doing your jobs, obviously. Exactly, yeah. You can multitask. You're that select a crew. I trust you all to multitask. And annoyingly, no big monsters come out of the dark to eat us yet. Who said I'm stressed? I'm not stressed. Why'd I be stressed? I mean, I've only got a mechanic who's routinely trying to stab me in the back and mutiny. Engineer who is trying her hardest to keep the ship together, but it's falling to pieces. And now we're all fighting over my hat. Yes, annoyingly quick and easy. Well done. We're not doing this again. Quick and easy. I had to open my mouth, didn't I? And running out of power. Yes, Blarg's got his box. I think we killed it. Nope, it's still moving. I think we're good now. I'm steering. If I spent the entire... I could use the periscope, but I'm having to steer it. Oh yeah, we are still a bit flooded, aren't we? I mean, let me just open this hatch. There you go. Don't worry, the water drains directly into Pink Gerbil's bedroom. And I think with that, I think I get to have my hat back. So, there you go. Got my hat back. Okay, so hopefully one more mission here and we'll be able to go deeper. This looks like a coalition station. We can always use a better sub. When we get like the hump back or something like that, that's the ship I was happier with. Yes, well the duct tape does give it character, but yeah, we could get a better one, definitely. We should be able to get it, I think, with that personnel transport. Quick stop off. So we need 30 to get to that. A few quick drops. Yeah, that would do. I'll do. Not doing the mining. And do some arms delivery. There you go. Should be all good. I mean, we're only carrying explosives and then fighting a creature that headbutts a ship. It'll be fine. Hey, you do this, a successful run, and we can start making our way out of this section. We can actually start going deeper. We'll put on a directional ping. We'll learn from what we missed, what we did last time. I will be looking forward when we no longer have to worry about power. Yes, we'll have sonar. We'll have active sonar, but we'll have it in a cone in front of us so that we see what we're encountering. And we might be able to sneak past some things. I'm not sure. Well, we're going to this specific outpost while hunting 3 hammerhead whales along the way. I was just trying to dive down because inevitably we're going to be going. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. You're up. Throw some autopilot for a sec. Okay. I'll provide emotional support for us all. Yes, it's me playing the accordion. Like I said, we need some happy music. Okay, we are good. No leaks. the looks of it, our medic is very concerned about pink gerbil. Not a good sign. I know what the issue is. It's whenever the guns cycle up that we're running out of energy. I'm tempted to do a quick will-over scan. Nope. The thing is still alive and it is still chasing us, so let's do that. Let's drop our decoy. Which is not going. Should probably find out what that button does. It says to toggle batteries. I'm assuming we are toggling. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. That's Pink Gerbil's bedroom. We're all good. Let's just quick check. Okay, okay, cool. We weren't being attacked. We weren't being attacked. We just literally backed away and bumped. Alright, you know what? We are currently sitting on a ledge. Nope, we're still sinking. I might have a check myself. There you go. Deal with the leak myself. You really need to tidy up your room, Gerbil. Let's throw a directional ping. Let's get out of here. We've still got the hammerheads to kill. True. Yes, it is difficult to keep it tidy. I mean, everything goes flying whenever the hammerheads smack into us. I'm not crashing into every single thing. Every single thing is crashing into me. Prepare for impact. Okay, let's just maintain position. Keep that closed until that is fixed. We're doing okay. Is there a seafloor beneath us? There is. Okay, cool. How about we just stay here at the bottom of the ocean until we solve this issue? Okay, there's only one left. There you go. Teamwork makes the it makes the stream work. Everything is absolutely okay. We are all okay. Everything is fine. We will get slowly back to no. We're so close to the outpost. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, cool. We're good. We're all good. In my defense, you know how I like to cheat fate. And, you know, we did particularly well. Oh, stop being so fatalistic. We killed 3 hammerheads on that way. I think we're doing really good. And it gives the gunners more experience gunning. If you want another big word, I like the word defenestration. It's something I'm tempted to do with our mechanic. There you go. Don't pay attention to the fact we have monsters on board. I'm sure that will be dealt with in a bit. Look, I pay for everybody's health plan, so it's all good. We've got enough experience. We can go to deeper. There you go. Nobody's that badly injured. I don't know what you're complaining about. You're fine. It's been a while. I'll have a look for level ups. So Crewman can level up. So we can specialise in weapons, electrical, and physicist. So I'm going to send Crowman down the physicist route. You will be able to go down all three. But I think at the moment, I'm liking the idea of getting more efficiency. Gerbil is the brawler, so we'll make it so he... Ah, there you go. We'll make it so Pink Gerbil can fight Mud Raptors a bit better. So we'll know who to send after Mud Raptors. Blarg is pretty good, so if he crouches, a bit better. And yeah, if he's with the guns, yes, I am trying to kill you, and I will be laughing and probably playing my harmonica when it happens. We will get Blarg so he's better at firing the guns on the ship. Do that temporarily. Witchcrafts, let's make it so he gains more experience. Try and catch him up. This is why Gwyn. Thank you. We'll get Zwygwyn to get the trying to help people level a bit quicker. And we'll get the medic. Yep, no worries, Witchcraft. If you come back again, that's awesome. If not, have a good rest of your day. Yeah, we will... Oh, actually, what the other ones does he have? Backpacks. Cheaper to buy more assistance. Yeah, we'll give him more experience. That is a point. I think we need to buy another engineer. Not an engineer, another gunner. Ideally, I would want one gunner per position. So we need to check out... Check out HR. Annoyingly, we're not high enough though. This is a separatist station, so if we get up to another station, we should be okay. But definitely looking to get another gunner on board. And with what we currently have, I'm not going to take any jobs. I think we're just going to quickly try to run, get to here as quick as we can. I don't want to leave the stream and us not actually get any further, so let's just try to run through this, shall we? Okay, we'll do double time. Absolutely double time, we can do this. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly enter the water out of this. That's annoying me. There you go. We'll just let that drain away quickly. I know I'm tempting fate, I know I'm doing it, but I think we're going to be able to make this quickly. I don't think we're going to come across any issues. I think... I mean, we're only 500 meters away, but I think we're doing okay. Should be... I don't think any of the really big terrifying things come out into the next area. Oh. Spoke too soon. I wish you could just plow through them. It's fine, it's fine. If I say it, and bad things happen, it makes for an entertaining stream. If I don't say it... I mean, to be fair, you lot, while you're all here to support me and you're all here to watch, you're all watching for me to inevitably die in horrifically terrible, horrific ways. Don't say that's not the fun part, because I know that's my favourite part, is when we inevitably get torn to pieces by monsters. I think we took a few bumps, and the medic seems to be routinely saying that we've taken a few more hits, so I'm going to very quickly scariest missions. I don't even know what the medics talk about, we're fine. So, scariest missions, there are at least 2 monsters that I'm not looking forward to. The Thresher and the Enderworm. Both of those will be pulling out the big guns. If we're very unlucky, they can spawn in the next area. They're just not likely to turn up. To be fair, we've made decent money in this run. All good? Trust me, when we encounter the Thresher, we will encounter the Thresher way before we encounter an Enderworm. Or, correction, we will see the Enderworm before the Enderworm sees us. And if the Enderworm turns up, you will probably hear me panicking. I've encountered Threshers before. You know, stop going to look at chat, focus on the game. I will be told off banging the ship now, won't I? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I didn't put on directional ping, did I? No wonder I could see everything really well. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Fine. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on autopilot for a bit. It's not my fault. Okay, so I think there's only the one hammerhead left, and it's going to turn and charge us. I'm going to risk it with directional. Okay. I might not risk it until this thing is dead. Yep, still alive. Cool. Creature's dead. Let's throw back on directional ping. You don't need to worry about that. I am desperate to get to this next area. If we get a better ship before then, awesome. But we are going. I've been shooting for 2 hours, and we are getting across this barrier, even if it kills us. I am not being stupid. For that, I have the captain hat. Just missed it. Okay. We can do this, chat. We can do this. I am going to take this bot off a bit. You lot like the hats too much. I am not making that part of my brand. Come on, game. You can do it. There we go. Totally wasn't panicked. Let's see if they have a gunner. We do. We do have a gunner. Well, I'll take him on board. And then in tradition, I bring a new hire on board. And you know what? I think I'm going to stand by what I said. We don't need so many board. He's been good. I'm not necessarily going to feed into a monster. Hat merch. To be fair, I've been collecting up a nice selection of hats and tiaras and all these weird things to put on my avatar. So there will be plenty of them. So submarine scout submarines on that way. I'll take this. I think we'll do the crawler. I'm not taking the mud raptors at the moment. Crawlers, hammerheads, that's fine. Mud raptors get on board the ship, and then they start tearing everything to pieces. Okay. We'll race through this one. Hit the crawlers. Get to the new outposts. Hopefully get a new ship. Scout ships aren't too bad, to be honest. Like, I go for transport, but I tend to find they make the most money. hopefully Zygwin's gonna be quite good on guns. Gee, that's what I might currently do. Is we'll switch gunners over here. We'll make Zygwin more ensuring the ship is running well. The vest and pants we'll throw onto the chain guns. And we will tell Zygwin to operate the searchlights. No comments. I was doing something important. I was captaining. I just forgot to put on the autopilot. Moving. Quickly kill these raptors. And there's a hammerhead coming. I spent more time on the sea floor than I'm expecting to be honest. Oh, no. Thing sorted. Okay. Well, we're stuck on still on the ocean floor. I'm gonna have to buy a lot more morphine. I think we're getting fairly beaten up. We were. I'm not sure why. I think we had a leak That was stopping everything from going any further. We have to kill these crawlers to progress this mission. Well, no, we don't actually have to kill them. We could run away and fail. You know, if we don't kill the crawlers in a couple of seconds, I'll just... We don't need the standing, we don't need the credits. Okay. Blug finally got that one. We'll go past, we'll maybe drop a decoy. It worked. I will be criticised that we are now sinking again, but I will tell you one thing, it worked. We rammed that last one. Who needs full sonar? Everything's fine, we're all good. It's only the stowage compartment that's flooded, and we don't need that. Think about how... Anyway, like I was saying, think about how successful we're going to feel when we inevitably get past, you know, where we do feel like we've made some progress. I'm actually curious how much fuel we've got. We've got some fuel. We're all good. Why are we low on power then? I can hear the electrics. There we go. Now we're working. Now we're cooking with gas. Know what I want. We are... There we go. Good. We are good. We are good. We are not good. We are so close. We can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Just bounce into it. Bounce into it. Bounce into it. I think we're sinking. It's okay. We'll be good. We just need to... Come on. Come on. Come on, Crewman, get the ship working. Get the ship working, Crewman. No! Come on, we can do it! We can do it! We're so close! We're so close! Come on! We're all alive. I think we're all alive. We're all alive. We can do this. Blark, you're doing a very good job making sure those things don't tear us to pieces. Commander, you are trained for this. You're the electrical engineer. Make the electrics work. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. One more run. One more run, we'll actually have got to where I wanted to end the stream. So we'll have a do that. We'll see what other ships we can get, if there's anything particularly good, and I think we'll celebrate maybe buying a brand new ship. I hope. We're going to die repeatedly on this one, I know we are, I know we are. I just want to make sure that we are the best we possibly can be. So I'm going to repair all the external walls, fix all the electrics. Let's buy any fuel we can find. Not that I think we'll need morphine, obviously. We're all healed up. We're gonna make this the best run we possibly can do. Buy all of those. Over to submarine, and let's go deeper, shall we? Oh no, we've got another two. So we'll do this one. We can run this. We can run this. It just goes to show how good a crew I've acquired. We can do this. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Actually, while I set this on autopilot, I'll see. What we can do. So what I'm currently doing is I am trying to ensure that we don't run out of energy by turning down some of our other things. It means they won't necessarily be the best, but at the moment we are just looking to try to get through this in one nice quick go. Just keeping on your toes, Gerbil. Just keeping on your toes. Oh, we can do this. We can outrun. Nice, yes. Safe, yes. Slow, no. Let's pedal to the metal. Do some very small bursts off directional ping. Remarkably painless. Awesome. Okay. Let's hope that the next one, the final one, is just as painless. If not, then let's just hope it's entertaining. I am not going to spend any time on Kuula Station. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to spend much time here. We're just going to pop in, say hi, leave. Maybe do a very quick experience check. Vest and pants. Let's do... give you some more health and melee. Oh, you've got more. Then let's give you some more medical, so you can help in a crisis. And we'll make it so you generate more experience. Witchcraft. We'll make it so you can make a backpack, which means that we'll be able to carry some more stuff aboard. Not so useful now, but when it comes to boarding other ships or beacons, that would be particularly useful. Gwen is okay, and Vampire Pixie is okay too. Okay. I actually have to meet with the captain on board the station to ask permission to go further. You're a cultist, so the captain will be down here. Personnel, mining, don't mind, I just want to be allowed. I think that means I'm allowed to go past? That's who I was asking. Oh no. No, it should let me through here. From an officer in the outpost. Yes, this is who I'm talking to. Risk assessing them right now. Do I speak to the cultists, maybe? Oh no, over here. Hidden behind the crew. There's somebody else to speak to. Okay, we are in the next biome. So we are leaving Cold Caverns and entering Europa Ridge. There we go, free passageway. Difficulty of 15. We'll take some coalition personnel as well. You know what? As a sign of respect, purely for this, I will be humble and I will not let... Well, I don't think it's Poseidon is the god of an alien ocean. But I'll let whatever deities of this world, of this ocean, and know that I walk amongst them not as an equal, but as a humble servant. Okay, yeah, Crewman, you can have that. You can have that hat. You have the power hat at the moment. So if anything goes wrong, it's Crewman's fault. Not that anything's going to go wrong. You are equal. You are equal to the ocean deities. Well, yeah, okay, I could swim amongst the deities. Roof of a cave. This is why I hate spiralings. They're nothing major, but they just chew through your ship. It's fine. It's okay. We can do this. We've got a good crew. Flashy orange bits add personality to the ship, right? We want to give the Orca a decent send-off. Just think of the nice shiny new ship we'll have the second we can get to this research facility. I'm not sure what's chasing us. I don't want to know. And we made it! We made it across, guys! We are now officially in Europa Ridge. Get some better equipment, better items, better ships. Better guns. What I will do is I will run to the ship merchant, have a look at what we've got. Okay, so these won't be all the ships, which I've walked past them, haven't I? Yeah, I have. This won't be all the ships, but we'll have access to some scout ships. So we have access to the Orca 2. Which would be a decent upgrade. I think it's basically designed to just be the Orca, but slightly better. And then the Azimuth. Superior speed, sleek design, and quality of life systems make the submarine a favourite amongst wealthy coalition captains who managed to make it to retirement. Do we want to go for... They both carry same amount of crates. Orca 2 recommends 6 crew. Azimuth recommends a crew of at least 3 to 5. So, for those interested, this is what our Azimuth would look like. We'd have a gun we can implant here. Currently got guns attached here and here, and I think that is a torpedo for anything coming out of the front. There's some decent ballasts, only 2, but decent engine room. Nice command port. Right next to docking, so that would mean that if that breaks, it would flood, but that's not too bad. Storage room, junctions. We don't have a dedicated medic. Gunnery would be its own separate place. Yeah, I can't see a dedicated medic area. Which isn't a huge issue. Our medic can still run around. By comparison, Orca 2 has guns a bit better placed. Still got the underbelly gun. Can't necessarily get towards the tail, but I think the current one is around here, so it can't really cover much of the belly. Yeah? You think Azimuth? I suppose we can always trade Azimuth, and if a better ship comes along later. Command room is separate from everywhere else. So yeah, I'll leave this to chat. So the people currently in chat will say press 1 for the Orca, 2 for the Azimuth. Which one would you think I should get? And I'll go with the majority. Okay, you currently got at least 1 vote for the Orca. Orca 2. Anyone fancy gaming wants to stick with the Orca 2? Okay, with 3. We'll stick with the Orca 2 then for a bit more. If a better ship comes along, we'll decide to do things then, but until then, we'll stick with the fish. Quick look at it before ending the stream. We will say hello to our new home. And I'm lost again. It was down, wasn't it? Yeah. Ow. So, quick look. Oh. Let's not do that. That was silly. Alright, so I think that is... yeah, so that would be our airlock. Graciously demonstrated. Cool. This is where our diving suits will then be. Is it the same? No! No! Okay, sorry. This is still the Orca 1. Let's, I won't go off sailing. We'll make a step towards here. I think I might actually have to load in for us to see the Orca 2. So we'll have a quick look at the Orca 2. I won't necessarily go off on a mission, but we'll have a little look. And then I've kept you guys busy for 3 hours, almost 3 hours. So I think we'll have a little walk around, make sure everybody's in their right positions, maybe reissue some orders depending on what needed to be done. And then I will call it for the stream. I will probably do a small bit of like busy work in the background, making sure that the next stream we are all well stocked. He's now busy trying to load up. You're more than welcome, Blurgfist. It's always nice to have crew that appreciates their captain. For that, I'm not sending you out to fight the monsters with your bare hands. Okay. I will make sure that Crowman keeps the reactor on. But currently, it's already looking a bit nicer. Medic's bay is a bit smaller, but it's here. We've got our 3 ballasts. Caramana's got a lovely big engineering suite. Fabricated, a bit dark in here. Might need to install a light. I know what some of you are interested in. You're interested in the gunnery suites. So this would be where our gunners will now be sitting. You've only got the 2 guns at the moment. I will endeavour to make sure that we have 3 guns ready for our next stream. And we have an armory, which is something we did not have last time. Which will contain all the goodies that gunners and the captain can get access to if needed. It should remain locked down. It's all still good. And yeah, so I think with that, I'll leave it at this. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for not judging me when we inevitably banged our head on things. And I'll just leave you a little tune, I think, before we leave. Don't worry, I'll respawn for the next one. But with that, yeah. So I just want to say, yeah, once again, thank you everybody. Thank you to all the new people who joined, all the new people who followed, all the new people who chatted. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this. I'll carry on doing Barotrauma every Sunday at 3 o'clock, yeah, English time. But I'll put out a little call beforehand each and every time, and yeah, I'll do a few sporadic random streams a bit later on. It's Grandma, I would, but you know, the great thing about being captain is I have tons and tons of clones. So if one captain dies, the clone comes back. So don't worry, don't worry. You don't need to be a captain. You have your nice big access room. And yeah, no, thank you all for joining me in the stream, and enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, thank you. Bye.